Hey guys, another quick video here. It's Thursday, January 2nd. I'm just getting ready to leave for the gym. I just came across a few other stories, but they're not as serious as the other stories I posted today. It's about the Pope. And he was on camera. I think it was New Year's Eve. And he was walking by a line of people and shaking hands. And he started to turn away. And one lady reached out and grabbed a hold of his hand, and she was obviously trying very hard to say something to him, and she kind of pulled him towards her, and he was trying to go in the other direction. Now, you keep in mind, this is an elderly man. It looked uncomfortable. It looked like somebody yanking your freaking fingers in your hand from behind. His bodyguards kind of jumped in, but they looked kind of, you don't want to grab the pontiff's hand and start manhandling him either. He ended up, you could see he was getting more panicked, and not panicked, but frustrated. And he slapped her hand a few times. He was angry. Slapped the Pope. Struck a parishioner. Yeah. And she looked very. She realized what she had done, and she looked very solemn and contrite. I think contrite's the right word. Uh, she realized what she had done. He walked away looking angry, a little shaken, his eyes kind of, the adrenaline pumping, you could tell. Uh, I look at it this way. I don't know. The people on the news kind of laughed at it. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I see an elderly man being hurt, physically manhandled, Pope or not. Uh, Look, I don't know how. No matter how great your faith is, I don't know. Probably even the Dalai Lama, I'd imagine, would. I mean, if somebody grabs your hand from behind you and starts yanking you backwards, but won't let go. When somebody won't let go, that's when the panic and the adrenaline starts to kick in. I think it's a natural response, without a doubt. I don't think any kind of religion or faith or empathy for other people goes out the window at that moment. Especially when you're being stopped from moving where you want to go, pain is being inflicted. Um, Adrenaline will kick in. It doesn't matter who you are. Mother Teresa, I imagine Mother Teresa would probably. I don't know. It's a good. Would Mother Teresa do this? I don't know. I can't see her doing that. I cannot see Mother Teresa slapping somebody's hand, but I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. Um, you know, I don't know. You could have your whole entire life of being a faithful, meditating servant of God, and you're still going to have a basic human reaction to somebody restraining you and causing pain. That you're going to try to get away from it. It's just a basic survival instinct. So I don't think there's anything funny about it, as these newscasters all seem to find humor in it. I feel bad for the lady. She looked like I'm always careful how I say this. I don't know if it's Asian's the right word. Uh, Asian descent, Chinese. I'm not sure. Korean maybe. I'm not sure where he was. But I feel bad for her because she realized. I think in the excitement, I think she didn't realize that what she was doing to him. Not at all. And after, she certainly did. She looked. I think it's something she's going to regret for the rest of her life. Here's somebody she admires and looks up to, and she ends up hurting him. And then on top of that, he ends up slapping her. That's a bad situation, man. And then on top of that, the Pope is going to feel like hell for the rest of his life. Because in the back of his head, he's telling himself, "I hit somebody, man. I got mad. I struck one of my people, one of my sheep in my flock." It doesn't get much worse than that. Well, it does, but we won't get into that. So I mean, it's not a funny situation. It's really not. It's human. It's human instinct. We all have it. Uh, how's it go? To err is to err is divine. I don't know. You guys know the saying. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Pope today. Have a good Thursday.